All right, we are recording. I remember to record it. Yay! That's a win. So self-started fall is a big win because I always forget. August of 2019, starting this back up again, having a little summit reunion right here. But quickly, I wanted to, and I gotta find my screen. Shout out some recognition real quick because we had, well, I always like to try to do this anyway, but I just wanted to hit on the July Success Club points real quick because we had a lot of people on the board, and we had some people that, Sarah Jones in particular, the most points she's ever had.
Yes.
I'm super excited. So Julie Keller had 10, Bethany Bacon had 10, I had 10, Sarah had 8. She was pushing so hard for SC10.
I know. I was so
8.
close.
That's amazing. I'm so excited for you, though. Holly had 6. Suzanne is back on the bandwagon with 6 again. She was really excited about that. Amy, I know you were super happy to have 6 again. Sarah Beth, one of my new coaches, had 4. I know she was really happy with that. Kristen, back on the board with 2. Kristen Callahan. Shelly, who a lot of y'all probably don't know, she's an old coach, had 2. Elise had 2. Rachel had 2. And Lindsay Ground, who is under Suzanne, she actually had 2 as well. So that was really exciting. And we had a lot with a lot of volume, and I did not get the report run for all the volume. Getting a spreadsheet out for some reason. But anyway, y'all did great. I was super excited. I think promo codes kind of helped. I only had one person use like the 20 that I had, but still, from like all the different accounts. But I think they're a great incentive and a great way for, especially for new coaches, to really feel like they can leverage, sales and promotions and challenge packs and all that. So great job to everybody on Success Club and just helping people however you could help them, whether it's with collagen or Energize or just some Power Greens, like whatever it is that they need. Keep up the awesome work. Y'all did great last month. Also, I know Suzanne can't be on the call, but I was going to shout out to her, especially for coming up with the Morning Meltdown. What is she calling it? Miracle Morning.
Miracle Morning
group. I know I'm not active in there. I mean, I kind of peek in there as much as I can, but I'm really focusing still on the virtual gym group. But I know that group is going really, really well with Suzanne, and I know Amy's helping. Danielle, I think you're helping. I know, no, okay, well, anyway. I know there's a lot of you guys that are like contributing posts to that group, and from what I'm hearing, it's going really well. So that's awesome. And just to always know, we've always got virtual gym if you need some place to add people. But if anybody has like, just like Suzanne did, an idea that they really feel passionate about and want to run with, like go for it and ask people to help you, because it seems like it's really, really going well in there. So that's great. I did want to say really quick, and this is on a sad note, y'all just kind of be in your prayers, have Sarah Keith and her family in your prayers. Her grandmother passed away yesterday. I think it was yesterday. It was over the weekend. So I know she's struggling with that. So, and then I don't know how many of you guys know, but I just wanted to mention in case you see anything on Diesel Nation pages and stuff, Monica Lopez and Monica and Veronica, they spoke at Summit, and they're the 2 sisters on our Diesel Nation team. And their mom is Becky Cooper. They lost their youngest sister this weekend. So I know that's been a really, really, really hard thing for them. I don't know all the details. I know they wanted to keep everything super private, and I haven't asked, but anyway, so just keep them in your prayers too, that whole family, because all their families, I know they're going through a ton. So just wanted to mention that. Let's see. Announcements. It seems weird to just roll into announcements after that, but we do have $20 off Morning Meltdown still this month. We've got our promo codes again for $10 off of challenge packs and completion packs that are $140 or more. So be sure you think about that with a completion pack because some of them are only 130. So we've got collagen now on sale. We're all starting to talk about how we're feeling. I haven't promoted it super hard yet, but after I really finish the first tub, I'm really going to start talking about it. And maybe if we could even kind of compile, maybe I'll make an album in Delta Fire or something and compile different pictures that we have or testimonies that we have or whatever as we start to kind of see changes with collagen. Recover is on sale. And I just wanted to mention New Orleans again. I know all of y'all are probably registered already, but for the rest of the team that's not, don't forget to register for Summit next year.
You got that cheap ticket.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And what is it now? Is it still at 150, I think? Did it go up already?
Might be. Yeah. I also have some really great scripts for collagen because that's what Jamie has been. She's having us focus on products right now as opposed to challenge packs to try to increase our PV and get our TV up as well. So I've really been pushing collagen. So I've got some really great scripts. I'll post them in Delta Fire.
Awesome.
I've got a couple that I've been playing with, like for people who haven't been interested in challenge packs. I say that I was like, I know you're not interested in fitness right now, but we just got this great new thing. So we'll see how it pans out.
Yeah, no, that'd be great if you'd add them in there. I'd appreciate it. You can even, and you just lost sound. I just heard her music come in. Is it, hang on. Is it because of your music? I heard her music come in all of a sudden. And then she lost sound. But yeah, and you could even make a document if you want it. Like if you have them all in a Google Doc, and if you go into Delta Fire and make
I'll post a file.
Or post a file or a document or however you can do it to like link it right to your Google Doc is usually the easiest way, I think.
Okay.
And then everybody can find it easier versus just being in the news feed.
Well, and then you guys can save it to your Google Docs, and then you don't have to do anything but save it, and it's right there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it that way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Speaking of Google Docs, another one that I was going to share with you guys, and this is also from Jamie. It's something that she's been doing, and I really finally just looked at it. She's been doing this for a couple months. The challenge groups. She's been purchasing some challenge group guides, and I used to do this a while ago, like literally the end of last year, and they were really good and super helpful. And then I kind of got away from it because I didn't want to spend the money on it. But Jamie has purchased some and is sharing like the Google files with us. And so I'm going to post it in our group in case anybody wants to use it. But I wanted to show them to you real quick because this is at least the August one. If you guys want to participate, this is what I'm going to do for like to promote. Oh, good deal, Amy. To start promoting for a group for September. And it's called End of Summer Survival, which I know it's September and, it's kind of past end of summer, but it's still summertime. Like, I don't care. It'll be fine. It's still hot. That's what matters. But I wanted to show it to you guys. Because the images and everything, I think, look really good. Okay. So these are all, there's like daily posts here, daily check-in. There's all kinds of stuff. And this is in this big file. This, I think, is a cool idea just for something different. Just a weekly tracker that we can have people print out and, share at the end of the week, like screen or take a picture of themselves holding it up or however they want to do it. Workout done, nutrition, shake, me time, and then just, kind of some little goals, what you will do, what you won't do. Pretty simple, but I think that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, shoot. Let's see. I hit the wrong button. And then in the graphics, I thought these were kind of cool. Not that I would do this like challengers that checked in every day this week. I can't keep up with that. That'll take hours. But to do like I mean, sorry, but that's just crazy. Challenger of the week, you know, as an example. And that would be easy to find out the way that the groups give you the analytics and everything. So weekend warrior, you know, if, you know, I don't know, if we were able to keep track of who checked in during the weekend, which that wouldn't be too hard, but every day is a bit much. But I thought they were cool looking graphics. What else was it? Daily, where are somewhere there was daily posts, like pictures too. Maybe it's in here. But there's basically a prep week. Oh, here's the daily graphics. I don't know why this wasn't coming up. But anyway, there's a prep week, and then it's like a 4-week long group. Of course, I'll plan on just doing it in virtual gym like I always do. But I thought the graphics were super cute. Like they're different,
Yeah, they
you know? And so anyway, that's what I was going to do. I like that some of it incorporates, you know, different smoothie ideas. Some like to incorporates collagen. Towards the end, it incorporated, well, there was more collagen. Pumpkin spice. I thought that was good because that'll be right around, you know, kind of talking about pumpkin spice launch and stuff like that, this workout. So I think it's really well thought out. What else I was going to show y'all there? I think that's about it. But anyway, so I just wanted to show you that real quick. That's what I will be using. Hey, Holly. For the end of summer group. So again, that'll start prep week on August 26th, and then start for real on September 2nd, which I know is Labor Day or whatever day that is, but whatever. I'll be at the beach. I'll work out anyway. So I know a lot of people will. Some people will skip that day and it's totally fine, but I don't want to like delay it just for, you know, a holiday weekend, right? So that's that. Again, that'll run in virtual gym, and whoever wants to add people, you know, for that particular challenge or whatever, feel free. The other thing I just really wanted to talk about, and this kind of really hit me at Summit, was how much people were talking about going back to basics, and really in a lot of, well, all of you were at Summit. So this is especially for the people that watch the recording, and especially for newer coaches too. Really talking about just being your authentic self, you know, and not worrying about what anybody else thinks on social media, because I mean, really, who cares, you know? Just be yourself. If people don't like you, fine. That's, you know, that's going to happen. And you're probably not going to be the right coach for them. They're not going to be the right customer for you if you don't mesh well anyway. So just, you know, kind of try to get out of your head as far as posting and trying to please like everybody under the sun. I found an old avatar training sheet, like to find your avatar like we used to do all the time, and really nail down like the type of person that you're talking to, which is highly likely very, very similar to yourself. You know, you want people to relate for you, the things that you like to do, the things that you like to talk about, the places you like to go. You know, some people are going to relate to Amy, some to Holly, some to Lorelai, some to me, like some to, you know, all of us, just in different ways. So just be sure you're, and again, especially for the new coaches, because I know most of us on here are pretty good at that. But just really just be yourself and talk like you would talk to your best friend when you're coming up with a post. You know, that's how you want to come across to people. You don't want to sound like you just, I don't know, are reading a recording, or you don't want to sound like one of those little computers that calls me on this stupid phone 15 times a day. I've gotten so many of those calls lately, it's driving me insane. The other thing is, and I remember this when I was sitting in one of our leadership sessions, and Lindsay Matway was talking, and I love to hear her speak. I think she's wonderful in a whole lot of ways. But my very first summit, she was the very first person I ever heard speak. And I will never forget it, ever. And we went to it wasn't even an actual Beachbody session. It was like one of the separate breakout sessions that her team did before Summit even started, like on Thursday afternoon or something. And I think we ran to Diesel Nation luncheon. No, we didn't even have Diesel Nation luncheons back then. We had dinners back then. But anyway, so it was like Thursday afternoon, and she shared all this stuff with her team, and it was just a really cool, you know, training session that they did. And two of the biggest things that jumped out at me, which I was thinking about, was to have your 5 things that you post about, whether it's on your Facebook, on Pinterest, on Instagram, like whatever your platforms are that you use, have 5 big topics that you continuously post about. I'm not posting about all 5 of them every single day, but like for me, it would be family, and especially Kinsey, you know, and like being a mom, and that all kind of falls into family. Fitness would be a big one for me. That's a big part of my life, and I love it. Food, it's a big one. Recipes, meal plans, like things like that I like to share. Ingredients that I find, you know. Fun, I always said fun was one of mine too, because I mean, come on, I like to have fun. And faith, those were always my 5 that I would post about. For me, faith, you know, sometimes it's stuff from Bible reading, sometimes it's motivational, sometimes it's just positive, you know. And so to really kind of go back to basics there, coming up with those 5 things about yourself that mean something to you and that you like to post about, and rotate through them, you know. I think it helps. And then people coming to your page, like they continuously see those themes on your page, and they get you, like they know what you're about, you know, and they don't have to wonder like, oh, well, you know, would I fit in with this person? Like it's out there. That's what you post about all the time, you know? So I still think that was a really, really good strategy. And that was, like I said, from my very first summit, in 2014. And the other thing that Lindsay Matway said at that training, and I will never forget it, and I do not remember the words that she used, but basically, we're all a team, you know, and it helps. She had some kind of great river trees analogy. I don't remember what it was, but basically, like whenever anybody is, you know, has any great tip or information or something helpful or some idea or just anything that would be valuable to the entire team to share, just share it. Like there is absolutely no need, and I know we're all really good at this, but I just wanted to say it again. Like there's no need and no benefit in keeping it, you know, so secret to yourself or anything like that. And I know some teams are that way. We're not, but just to share all your information with your team, it just helps everybody grow, you know. And a great example, just like Danielle just said, you know, like Jamie's sharing stuff with us. We're sharing it with you guys. You know, she's going to share some stuff that I don't have from Jamie that, you know, she's going to put in our team page, and, you know, that kind of thing, like just helping everybody. So, just throwing that out there. That would just, I will never forget that. And like I said, I don't remember the analogy that she used because it sounded way better when she said it, but, you get the point. The other thing on social media, frequency. And I think that this has changed a lot recently. It used to be, oh, you've got to post 3 to 5 times a day, you know, and it was like, oh my gosh, it was so overwhelming. And now it is so much about 1, maybe 2 quality posts. Like don't just throw anything and everything up there just because you feel like you need to say something, you know, and it's some random thought that's going to not bring any value to anybody. Now, I will say, I think that kids' pictures are kind of a little bit different because that's what a lot of people expect to see on Facebook. If you've got kids, they expect to see your kids' pictures just randomly thrown up there. But other stuff, kind of think about it, plan it out to where you've got 1 like value added post a day. Maybe it's, again, for me, something about my fitness, but talking about why it made me feel this way, how it helped, you know, that kind of thing. Maybe it's a great new recipe. Maybe it's some, I don't know, nutrition tip that I came across. Like, I mean, something just to add value with people. Maybe it's sharing something that you found, some product that you love, you know, that's not Beachbody related or whatever. So especially, again, for you, the newer coaches on here, just really think about that. It doesn't have to be so stressful to where you're posting multiple times a day anymore. And I think that goes for pretty much every platform. I know Instagram, the analytics that I've seen lately still say at least once a day, but it doesn't necessarily have to be tons per day. And then the other thing, like I said before, your audience, I think just really refocus on who it is that you're talking to. Don't try to please everybody. Don't try to invite the whole world to a challenge. Like, be specific, and be specific for the people that you actually want to work with, you know? And I think you'll get a lot better success as far as those people connecting to you and engaging with you, even say after they bought the challenge pack, versus, oh, well, yeah, I got this challenge pack, but I don't really relate to that person, so I'm going to ignore all their messages, you know? And you'll have people ignore your messages anyway, but I think when you're really talking to the people that you truly have a lot in common with, I feel like it makes it a little bit easier for them to really relate and respond. So those are my big things. Oh, I've got one more thing. And this is, again, really for newer coaches, because I've had a lot of coaches, a lot of you guys ask me about like what to post on what days and, you know, how many times to do invites and that kind of thing. I still only do invites twice a week, like a hard invite. I do them on Wednesday and Saturday. Other times of the week, I might throw something in there that, you know, is kind of like, hey, if you ever want to reach out, go for it. But it's not like a hard invite post. On Mondays, I try to do Meet Me Monday. So it's just like something that maybe people didn't know about me. Does not have to be coaching related or fitness related, but maybe it is. Tuesday, and I'll type this up for you guys too. I used to have it somewhere and I couldn't find the image. Tuesday, I do like Tuesday a tip to add some sort of value, whether it's a recipe, just any kind of health related tip. Wednesday, I do a challenge group post and invite. I also do Transformation Tuesday a lot of times. Thursday, I try to do some sort of engaging post where you're asking them a question, getting people to engage with you. You know, what's your favorite vacuum cleaner? I mean, and give a reason, you know, whatever it is. Posts like that, though, will get a ridiculous amount of comments. Just random things that are actually asking for people's advice, like really wanting to know. Friday, I like this one. I do Friday Find, and it's just like, maybe it's a fun ingredient that I found. Maybe it's a little gadget. Maybe it's a cool ponytail holder. I mean, anything that is fun and enhances my life in some sort of way, and I want to share it. Saturday, sometimes I always do an invite post on Saturday, but sometimes I also do like a celebration of either a customer or a coach or some sort of recognition type thing, like almost like spotlighting them for, you know, whatever achievement kind of thing. And then Sunday evenings, a lot of times I'll do a coaching post, just kind of like one way that this has changed my life or benefited my life, or, you know, something like that. So that's kind of my list that I go through. And of course, that's just one per day. And then I'll add regular family stuff, like normal real life stuff, for maybe a second post. And that's about it. So, yeah. Anybody have anything to add or questions? Or I hope that was stuff y'all didn't already know.
So you do a post Saturday to invite. What's your other day? Wednesday?
Sometimes it's morning, sometimes evening. Saturday is always morning. Saturday night is. And I find that all day Friday totally sucks for me.
Me too.
People are not paying attention on Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't post anything like really Beachbody related that I want people to even respond to at all on a Friday. So.
Did you get the meal plans also in that item, that thing that you shared, Kim?
I don't think so.
For the morning meltdown meal plan? Okay, I'll post those too.
Oh, well, I have the ones that are in Christina's MM100 launch guide that were
She
from.
posted some, I think, that she paid for.
Oh, that she paid for? Okay.
Maybe.
I don't have those. I do have the ones that Brooke Lip Off made that I was going to post for the next couple of weeks too.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up. I'll move my computer to my other computer.
I know Jamie put them in the Wildfire Diamonds.
Oh, so maybe.
Did she?
If I save them on Google.
Can you see that, or is it too backwashed?
No, I can't see it.
It's a picture of lasagna and says week 1 meal plan.
Okay.
Does that sound familiar?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I can't remember what Brooks was though.
I can delete them, worst case scenario.
Yeah,
I think Jamie might have even put everything in Wildfire Empire somewhere. I feel like that I've seen them in Wildfire, like just recently, yesterday or today.
Well, she just posted these meal plans into our main Wildfire Challenge group.
Okay.
She just put these meal plans in here today, and she just posted them in our 100 club earlier this week, like Monday, I guess, is the only other day that there's been in this week.
I think she put all the things that Kim was showing us on in Wildfire Empire today.
Okay.
Like all those graphics and stuff. I think she might have just put those in today or yesterday.
Yeah, she put those links in. I don't know. She's had it in a file that she's kind of updating month by month as she gets the new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I'll put that in Delta Fire too. I'll put that whole Google Drive thing in there.
And I know like Danielle and I are in this 100 group thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't done it just because I just haven't. But like
I
the
didn't-
other people in there are sending out like all these, the challenges to send out collagen invites, and they're getting crazy feedback and response from it.
That's awesome. That'll be
Danielle, how long have you been in that group?
Officially or unofficially?
Officially.
Because I didn't,
Because I just noticed you like 2 days ago.
I have been actively participating in the group since probably 2 days ago.
Okay.
I was in it before that, but honestly, it was too hectic. I didn't have time to do any of it.
Yeah.
I hadn't even gotten Morning Meltdown yet, because I was like, I'm going to stick with 80 Day. And then I was like, womp, womp, womp.
Yeah, I haven't done any of the stuff in the group, but I've been watching everybody else, and it's just because my life's been too crazy for it. But
It's
they're
just,
all getting like really good response. So if we see anything good, we'll share it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
it's literally just like 6 people, the same 6 people sharing everything all day long. Like,
Yeah.
usually my watch goes off every 5 minutes with a notification from the message thread. This is probably it, actually.
Hence why
Yeah, it was.
That's funny.
I think collagen really is going to be amazing though for all of us. I feel weird promoting it before I've actually like really had enough time to see a difference, you know? I mean,
Me too. I'm like product of the product.
I've
right.
actually
Yeah.
already seen some really great results. Like, I had really bad acne, and a lot of my scarring has
Ooh,
really decreased. So,
Wow.
Already?
yeah, like,
Wow.
that's awesome.
it is. So, like, I've struggled with acne my whole life. So the fact that I'm like seeing something, I'm like, what? No way. But I haven't really changed anything except adding the collagen in.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like
Before?
that's got to be part of it. What?
Did you take a before so that you can have a good after?
Oh, I've got plenty of befores.
I was going to say every day I take a picture of myself drinking Energize with no makeup on. So
I never wear makeup.
Are you,
was like
where are
me
you,
with
how are you
before.
mixing it, Danielle?
I literally just put it in my coffee every morning. I've actually found out, if you guys do MTC oil in your coffee, add the collagen first and then the MTC oil second, because the collagen will clump in the oil.
Oh,
I
okay.
learned that yesterday.
it will also clump if you're using ice water, it clumps too. I've learned that.
Really?
Because I was putting it in Nick and I's shakes every day, But then I felt like when I was dumping like the blender out, I was probably losing collagen.
Yeah,
And so I
felt
decided
that
not
way
to
too.
put it in the shakes anymore, just for us to
Yeah.
put it. He drinks coffee, I don't, but I'll just have it in a little water. But I was putting it in ice cold water and it was clumping really bad. And so then now I'm just using like room temperature, like that much water. I mean, it's none. And it's not clumping at all.
Does it taste
Okay.
like anything outside
No,
of?
it tastes just like regular water. It's literally like I put it in a tiny cup and take a shot of water.
I've licked it like the powder off my fingers before too, just like I do with my Energize, and it literally tastes like nothing.
I did that
I
too.
mix mine in my Energize every morning though.
You've been putting your collagen in your Energize?
Mhm.
I thought about it.
That's how most days that's how I have it, unless it was a rest day, and then I'll stick it in my coffee.
I always have
Mhm.
2 scoops of Energize though, and so I'm afraid if I put the collagen in, it's going to be too much stuff.
Oh, it'll be fine. I think. I do like a massive heaping scoop of Energize. So it's
Yeah.
technically one scoop. It's really not just one scoop. But we've got like 2.5 minutes left until we get cut off. Real quick. Any other questions about anything?
Jamie has been pushing in the club that the reason that other multi-level companies may see more success is they're not just promoting one thing. So I think that it's beneficial for my mindset to think about, we have other products to offer that aren't just challenge packs and Shakeology, like beach bars. I don't ever think about that when I'm trying to hit anything. So there's your daily reminder, folks. If you don't think about that, that might be something at the end of the day. I know Amy does it. She's like, yeah, I just sold a recover pack to somebody and bam, I'm at Success Club 8. And I'm like, darn it.
I have some scripts.
When we've chatted at the end of the month, Amy, you always think of that stuff. And I'm like, oh, why can't I remember that? But we have other great products like beach bars that people could get monthly for just nutrition.
Yep. There's so much. And I have some scripts in our training group, kind of about add-on things like that. So I'll try to bump them up to the top. Let's take a picture real fast though. But that's a great point. And it's all volume and it's all commission and it's all kind of what I was saying at the beginning, helping people. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile real fast. Okay, I didn't want to miss that. But yeah, if y'all have anything else, post it in our group. Thank you guys for jumping on. I feel like 30 minutes is short, but in a way it's kind of good too. It makes
to
us,
the point and sweet. I like it.
yeah, it makes us not talk forever and waste our whole night. So it's good to see you guys though. And I will post the recording and post some other stuff in the group that we talked about too. The Google Drive and all that kind of stuff. So
You want me just to post those scripts, or do you want me to post the meal plan too, just in case?
you can post the meal plan. If we've already got it, I'll let you know. But yeah,
Okay.
Go for it.
All right.
All right.
Good to see you guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.